Good morning, my friends. So this live stream is going to focus on English that is useful for being at the hospital. Somebody requested this yesterday, so today I am doing hospital-related English communication. Hopefully, you don't have to go to the hospital, but you know, sometimes we gotta go see the doctor. Excuse me. Sorry. A bit sleepy. Anyway, my name is Sam. I'm from the United States, and I try to help people learn English. I focus on pronunciation and communication in my daily live streams. So, welcome. Thank you for coming. Please say hello to me in the chat box or join my WhatsApp group or my TikTok group if you want. Anyway, let's begin. Number 1, admission and initial assessment in the hospital. Welcome to the hospital. How are you feeling today? Number 2, may I have your full name and date of birth, please? I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hi, Snow. Snow, can you hear me clearly? I'm having microphone problems, so I hope you can hear me. Anyway, if you cannot hear me, I hope you'll say something. Anyway, may I have your full name? Oh, good. Thank you, Hugh. Good to know that my microphone is working today. May I have your full name and date of birth? So date of birth is when you were born, right? You could say, my date of birth is March 13th, 1981. Right? The day, the month, and the year that you were born is your date of birth. Number 3, what brings you to the hospital today? Like, why did you come to the hospital? Notice how when I say this sentence, I'm from the United States, so I will say the. Like, to the becomes to the, right? What brings you to the hospital today? Try to put those 3 words together. To the hospital. To the hospital. What brings you to the hospital today? AT says, why does bring have an S? Well, that is how the simple present works in this case. It's a conjugated verb. So what brings you? What is bringing you to the hospital today, right? I bring, he brings, she brings, they bring. Right? We need an S when we're talking about other people. It brings, she brings, he brings. But I bring, we bring, you bring. What brings you to the hospital today? Hugh says, I bring rice for my father in the hospital. It would be better to say I bring rice to my father. For my father is okay, but I would say I bring rice to my father in the hospital. Or I bring rice to the hospital for my father. Number 4, when did your symptoms start? Nilar says, hello. Hello, Nilar. Welcome and thank you for coming. So a symptom is like the reason you're going to the hospital. Right? If you feel sick, maybe your head hurts, right? Oh, my head hurts. I have pain in my head, right? That's a symptom. That's a symptom that says, maybe I have COVID, right? The symptoms of COVID are often that you have a headache and you cough. So when did your symptoms start? Say that word with me. Symptom. Symptoms. When did your symptoms start? Right? When did you begin feeling sick? Right? When did you begin feeling pain? These are symptoms. Oh, you know what? Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. I hope you can see this okay. If you need help with anything, please tell me. Or you can just say hello to me in the group chat. I love making new friends. So we've got some people here. We've got 86 people. Awesome. We've got people following me. Thank you, Tang Ta, for following me. Thank you guys for sharing as well. Nimco Keen says, hi. Hello, Nimco Keen. Welcome and thank you for being here. V says, your voice is so nice. Oh, thank you, V. So number 6. Nimco says, how can get group WhatsApp? You can join the WhatsApp group by going into my profile and clicking the link. Or you can message me. B Fluid says, hello, I'm new here. Welcome and thank you for coming, B Fluid. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Sam. I'm from the United States and I teach English online. Today, I'm talking about English that's useful for being at the hospital. So number 6, a nurse or doctor will maybe ask you, are you allergic to any medications? Allergic means that maybe your body doesn't like the medication, right? If you have the medication, you vomit or you have pain or you die, right? That's if you have an allergy, right? Are you allergic? V says, I know English well, but speak it so hard. Well, practice with me. Oh, look at that. People are sending me gifts. Thank you, Victor Gozala and Tian Viet Oi and Quinn and Yoon. Sending gifts. I got roses and hearts and love you so much. Thank you. You're so generous. Anyway, say the word allergic with me. 3 syllables. Allergic. Allergic. Are you allergic to any medications? Are you allergic to shellfish? Are you allergic to peanuts? Right? Here, are you allergic to any medications? Medication is like a drug, medicine, right? Say the word with me. Medication. 4 syllables. Medication. Medication. 1, 2, 3. The 3rd syllable needs to be emphasized. Medication, right? K needs to be harder. Medication. Are you allergic to any medications? Are you allergic to any medications? LCG Dat says, it's kind of hard for me to speak fluently any variety of English, although I am good at grammar and vocabulary. Oh, well, that's good. You've got a good starting point. I think you should practice every day. Maybe do some shadowing. I don't know. Sorry, I have to breathe. Number 7, do you have any medical conditions we should know about? Hugh can eat almost all food. Me too. So medical conditions, right? If you have an allergy, that would be a medical condition, perhaps. Or if you have diabetes, that would be a medical condition, right? Is there anything you need to tell the doctor so he knows about your health, right? Are there any medical conditions we should know about? Yoon, oh, I love you so much. Oh, that's nice. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for following and thank you for sharing. I'm just trying to help people with their English. B Fluid says, I work in a hospital, but sometimes when patients come and we need to explain some medicine, it's hard. Yeah, medical stuff is difficult to explain. But I think it's awesome that you work in a hospital, B Fluid. Where do you live, B Fluid? Are you in Vietnam or are you in Indonesia or somewhere else? Anyway, moving on. Talking about English for being at the hospital. I'm going to check your blood pressure and temperature right now. Oh, Be Fluid is in Indonesia. Awesome. I love my Indonesian friends. I am probably going to collaborate with an Indonesian English company soon. Elena says, thanks for your job. I am from Belarus. Cool. Thank you for being here, Elena. I love that name. Yulia, also a beautiful name. She says she lives in Ukraine. Welcome, Yulia. Welcome, Elena. Thank you for being here. Number 8. Oh, we've got a user from Azerbaijan. Cool. Tang says, hi, Teacher Sam. Hi, Tang. Thanks for coming. I'm going to check your blood pressure and temperature now, right? So when they check your blood pressure, they put the thingy on your arm and they pump it up, right? Because they want to see how good your heart is working, right? And to check your temperature, they put the thingy in your mouth, right? They want to see how many degrees your body is. And if you're too hot, then maybe you have a fever, right? Yulia says, I would like to speak English fluently. Well, Yulia, I think you will if you try. Just have fun, relax, and learn a little bit every day. Mopi Noviana sent a rose. Thank you, Mopi Noviana. It's very sweet of you. Yulia says, I appreciate your efforts. Well, I appreciate you being here, Yulia. Thank you. Number 9, talking about hospital English. Can you tell me what medications you're currently taking? So currently means right now. Can you tell me what medications you're taking right now? You know, at this time, what medications are you taking? Say the word with me. Medication. 4 syllables. Medication. Medication. So again, the third syllable, 1, 2, 3, that has the emphasis. Medication. Medication. Can you tell me what medications you're currently taking? What medicine or drugs are you taking right now? User 212 says, I am taking Dianetics medicines. Oh, I don't know what Dianetics medicines is. Do you mean diabetes medicine, perhaps? Anyway, diabetic medicines. Number 10, have you had any surgeries in the past? So a surgery is when the doctor cuts you, right? Kind of gross. Have you had any surgeries? Surgery. Have you had any surgeries in the past? Right? Before now, have you ever had a surgery? Can you guys see this okay? Oh, it looks like I need to change my window a little bit. Let's see if I can adjust this. Maybe I should make it a bit smaller. All right, well, I hope you can see that okay. Maybe I'll make it a tiny bit smaller. There we go. So if you want this document, I have shared it in the WhatsApp group chat. If you want it, please join. So Sang says, what does surgery mean? Surgery is when the doctor has to use a knife and cut you to help you. Maybe you need surgery on your heart. Right? The doctor will cut you and fix your heart. So a surgery is a complicated and sometimes dangerous medical procedure. Phẫu thuật. Oh, thank you, Snow, for explaining that in Vietnamese, or translating it. Number 12, please change into this hospital gown. Hugh says, this topic is useful, but I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm afraid to get sick. Yeah, I don't want to go to the hospital either. I do not like going to the hospital. Number 12, hospital English. Please change into this hospital gown. Please change into this hospital gown. Gown is like a dress. The the smock that you wear when you go to the hospital. Please change into this hospital gown. So let's put into and this together. Say, into this, into this. Please change into this hospital gown. Please change into this hospital gown. It means clothes, yes. Gown is an item of clothing that you wear when you go to the hospital and you need surgery. Áo choàng. Thank you again, Sang, for translating that into Vietnamese. Number 13. We'll put an IV line in your arm for fluids and medicine. So you know, sometimes at the hospital, they will put something in your arm to put water or medicine into your body. That is an IV line, intravenous. We'll put an IV line in your arm for fluids and medicine. Fluids are liquids, like water, for example, or liquid medicine. All right, again, people, thank you for coming. Thank you for following. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sending gifts. My name is Sam. I'm from the United States. I teach English, and today I'm talking about hospital English. Number 14, you're in good hands. We'll take care of you. Right? This means you are in good hands. We will take care of you. Girl says, morning. Morning, girl. Thank you for coming. Welcome. So if I say you're in good hands, that means you are safe here, right? We will not hurt you. We will protect you. We will care for you. You're in good hands. This is a safe place. Moving on with hospital English. Number 15. Oh, somebody from, is that Japan? I don't know those letters. Says, hello, hello, my friend. Thank you for sending a heart. That's so nice of you. Number 15. At the hospital, maybe they will ask you, is there anything you need right now to feel more comfortable? Right? How can I help you feel more comfortable? Would you like a glass of water? Would you like a pillow? How can I help you feel more comfortable? Look at the word comfortable. Say with me, 3 syllables, comfortable. Comfortable. I don't say comfortable, I say comfortable. Comfortable. Is there anything you need right now to feel more comfortable? Is there anything you need right now to feel more comfortable? Moving on, vital signs and daily care. Number 16, I'm going to take your temperature now. I'm going to take your temperature now. In America, you might say, I'm gonna take your temperature now. I'm gonna take your temperature now. Again, this word looks like temperature, but I say it with 3 syllables. Temperature. Temperature. I'm going to take your temperature now. Right? I'm going to see what temperature your body is. How many degrees? Shark Kyle says, hi Sam, how are you today? Have a nice day. Thank you, Shark Kyle. I am wonderful today. I hope you have a nice day too. Number 17, talking about hospital English. Your blood pressure is a bit high today, or a bit low. Your blood pressure is a bit low today. Dr. Tanti Q Vietnam Clinic, hello. Hello to you. Thank you for coming. Uncle says, nice lesson. Thank you, Uncle. Glad you came. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you for the follows and shares and the likes. Anyway, English for when you're at the hospital. I hope that you do not have to go to the hospital. But number 18, can you take a deep breath for me? Right? Take a deep breath. Excuse me. Take a deep breath, right? Breathe deeply. The doctor might ask you, he might say, can you take a deep breath for me? Dr. Tanti Q Vietnam Clinic says, sorry, you from? I don't understand. Do you mean where am I from? I'm from the United States. So look at the word breath. When you say the TH, the th sound, you need to lick your teeth. Your top teeth, your tongue needs to lick it. Can you take a deep breath? Breath. Right? Stick your tongue out. Lick your teeth. Liam Zhang. Take a deep breath. Oh, thank you, Dr. Tanti Q Vietnam Clinic. Thank you for following me. That's awesome. Number 19, hospital English. I need to check your oxygen levels. Kim says, hello, teacher. Hello, Kim. Thank you for coming. Chot says, what it mean? What does what mean? Which one? What number? Which one do you not understand? Anyway, I'm on number 19. I need to check your oxygen levels. Oh, Chot says 18. So let's go back to 18. Can you take a deep breath? A breath is when you... That's a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath. Go like this. Breath. Breath is when you breathe in, right? We must breathe. So take a deep breath. Chot says, thanks, I got it. Oh, I'm glad. So 19, I need to check your oxygen levels, right? I need to see how much oxygen is in your body or something like that. So oxygen, like O2, right? The element. Kim sent me 5 roses. Wow, thank you so much, Kim. That's really nice of you. You're so generous. Rất hào phóng. 19. Say the word with me. Please repeat. Oxygen. Right? Oxygen. Oxygen. Make sure you get the S sound. Oxygen. I need to check your oxygen levels. Pablo143 says, hi. Hi, Pablo. Hola, amigo. Thank you for coming and welcome. Number 20. Let me help you sit up. Right? I need you to sit up for me because maybe you are going to drink some water. Right? So let me help you sit up. Discovery Dopelet Late says, hi, teacher. Hi, Discovery Dopelet. Thank you for coming. Pablo says, thanks for acknowledging me. Well, thank you, Pablo, for being here. Let me help you sit up. Moving on, hospital English. Number 21. Would you like me to adjust your bed? Benedictions Divinus says, very good life. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, 21. Would you like me to adjust your bed? Right? Would you like me to change your bed? Would you like me to make it so that you are more comfortable? So that you can lie down more comfortably in your bed? Would you like me to adjust your bed so that you feel more easy to sleep? Nuam sent a rose. Thank you, Nuam. I love that. So nice of you. Very generous. Yeah, fix, adjust. Yeah, you can say that. Nyit Ling said, I did not clear number 20. What do you mean you did not clear it? Let me help you sit up. Right? I want you to sit up so that I can give you some medicine. So let me help you do that. Let me help you sit up. Excuse me. I'm yawning today. 22. I'll help you turn to the other side. I will help you turn to the other side. Maybe so that you're more comfortable. Number 23. It's time to check your wound, right? If you cut yourself, that cut would be a wound. Or if you burn yourself, that is a wound. Or if you break your hand, that is a wound, right? If you get hurt, you might have a wound. Say the word with me, wound. It's time to check your wound, right? It's time to look at your wound and maybe clean it or something like that. Nor Foyas. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but you said hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome. My name is Sam. I'm from the United States. I teach English, and today I'm talking about being at the hospital. Again, if you guys want to join the WhatsApp group, I put lots of documents there for free. So, number 24, talking about hospital. Sorry. How is your appetite today? Oh, Nora Foyas says, how about you, sir? I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm just a little bit sleepy. Haven't woken up yet. Not enough coffee. 24. How is your appetite today? That means, are you hungry? Or are you not hungry? Right? How is your appetite? Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat a lot? Are you very hungry? Or are you not hungry? Right? I'm asking about your appetite. Say the word appetite with me. 3 syllables. A-pa-tite. Appetite. How is your appetite today? It means, do you want to eat? Oh, this is kind of an awkward one. 25. Have you had a bowel movement today? That means, have you gone to the toilet? And have you had a bowel movement today? Oh, look at that. I got my live goal achieved. Look at that. Thank you guys so much for your gifts. Winda Wunkana sent a rose, sent 3 roses. Wow. Thank you, Winda. So generous of you. I love that. Oh no, another kind of awkward one. I'll empty your catheter bag now. So, if you're very sick and you're at the hospital, maybe you can't go to the toilet because you can't walk. So they will put a catheter on you, which helps you use the toilet if you can't go to the toilet. Okay, let's go on from that. Number 27, you need to rest. Try to sleep if you can, right? If you're at the hospital, you're probably tired. You probably need rest. So try to sleep if you can. All right, so this is something the nurse would say. She says, I'm going to give you a sponge bath. This means if somebody has many wounds, or maybe they can't go to the bath, maybe they can't shower, the nurse will give them a sponge bath. Say the word sponge. Don't forget the j sound. Sponge. I'm going to give you a sponge bath. Because you cannot go to the bathroom and shower because you're at the hospital and maybe you are hurt badly. So I'll give you a sponge bath. Helga Moss says, hello, teacher. Hello, Helga. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I need a nap. 29. Let's get you walking a little bit for exercise. Right? You've been in a hospital bed for maybe a long time, so let's get you walking. We need to get you some exercise, so let's get you walking. Let's help you stand up and walk around. One Shot says hello. Hello, One Shot. Thank you for coming and welcome. Last one, Tang says maybe you need a cup of coffee. I've already had 2 cups of coffee and it's not working yet. But maybe it'll kick in soon. So you're doing really well today. That's a nice thing to say. You're doing really well. All right, so moving on. Again, my name is Sam. I'm from the United States. I teach English online, and today I'm talking about hospital English. So if you're at the hospital, somebody might need to explain procedures and tests. Shark Cow says, I need to inject caffeine straight into my veins today as well. Yeah, I should do that. Funny. 31. The doctor has ordered some blood tests. So the doctor wants to test my blood to see what is the problem with me, right? So they're going to take some blood and they're going to test it, right, to see what is the problem with my body. Number 32, we need to take you for an X-ray or a CT scan. Benedictions Divinus says, can we have the support of this course? Please join the WhatsApp group at the link in my bio, and you can find all of this material for my online course for free. If you need help with that, just message me here on TikTok and I will respond later. 33. This medicine will help reduce your pain. What is reduce? Reduce is like go down. Reduce is the opposite of increase, right? This medicine will help you reduce your pain. If you have pain, if you have a headache, ow, 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 take this medicine and it will reduce your pain. It will make your pain get smaller. It will make you have less pain, right? Decrease. Yes, exactly. Thank you for that comment. So aspirin or paracetamol, right? These medicines might help reduce pain. Number 34, you may feel a little discomfort during this procedure, right? Discomfort means you feel uncomfortable, means you do not feel comfortable, right? Maybe it hurts, maybe it's painful. You will not feel comfortable, right? You may feel a little discomfort during this procedure. So say the word discomfort with me. Discomfort. 3 syllables. Discomfort. Discomfort. Put the emphasis on syllable 2. Number 1, 2, right? Discomfort. 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 And then procedure, again, 3 syllables. Again, put the emphasis on number 2. Procedure. 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 You may feel a little discomfort during this procedure. Number 35, I'll explain everything step by step. M. Fakrudin says, I have checked your bio, but I don't find your WhatsApp number. Well, there's a link. Should $35. No sound. Can you hear me? Did my sound stop? Girl says no sound. I hope you can hear me. Oh, okay. Tesme says I can. Okay, thank you. My mic had a problem again, huh? I don't like this mic. I need a new mic. Help me get a new mic, will you? Anyway, number 36. This is an ultrasound. It won't hurt at all. It will not be painful. Right? Don't worry, it won't hurt. Give me 1 minute. I need to adjust my thingy. 1 second here. Oh. Okay, so I think you can see it okay. I hope you can see it. Now my mouse doesn't work. Yikes, everything doesn't work. Oh, well, now it's too big again. Yikes. Okay, I think you can see it, okay? Where were we? We already talked about blood tests. Okay, yeah, an ultrasound. So an ultrasound is so the doctor can look inside your body without cutting you, right? So a woman who has a baby inside of her, right, the doctor would do an ultrasound to look at the baby, to see if it's a boy or girl, to see if it's healthy. Hang Do says, hi, thank you very much. Hi, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. I always says, okay, all right. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for following. Thanks for the hearts. I hope you can get some value and help you learn English with this live stream. Anyway, 37, we're talking about hospital English. 37, you'll need to fast for 8 hours before the surgery. So usually fast means the opposite of slow, but here it's different. In this sentence, fast means do not eat, right? You'll need to fast for 8 hours. That means for 8 hours, do not eat, right? Like maybe before surgery at the hospital, you'll need to fast. Right? The doctor does not want you to eat. Please do not eat. Please fast. Right? Oh, what did I do? Fast for 8 hours. Do not eat for 8 hours. Hospital English, number 38. We're going to insert a catheter to help you urinate. This is kind of awkward. So a catheter helps you go to the toilet when you're in bed at the hospital, right? Urinate means to pee, right? Means to like make water. Let's move on. The IV medicine may make you feel sleepy, right? Maybe you will become sleepy with this medicine, right? When I give you the IV medicine, it may make you feel sleepy. Maybe you will want to sleep after we give you the medicine. Number 40. This is a routine checkup after your operation. Routine means like normal, right? Regular. This is a normal checkup after your operation. This is a routine checkup after your operation. Say with me, routine. It's a routine checkup. Girl says, what is the meaning of IV? IV means intravenous, which means like into your blood, into your vein. Let me type that in the group chat. Intravenous. You're welcome, girl. Number 41. You'll be given anesthesia, so you won't feel anything. So maybe the doctor needs to cut me to fix me, right? But if you cut me, it will hurt badly. So maybe the doctor will give me anesthesia so that I do not feel pain. I will not feel anything, right? I will not feel the pain. Anesthesia. 4 syllables. Anesthesia. It's a very strange long word. You'll be given anesthesia. Kwa says, can you teach me English one-on-one for free? No, I can't for free. Sorry. Number 42, the procedure will take about 30 minutes, about half an hour. Shark Cow says, we need between the word check and up, or can we use it without the question mark or the dash? Yeah, I think you can use it without the dash. I don't see why not. But it's more correct with the dash. Winda wunkana, can we use will need? The procedure will need about 30 minutes? Not really. Kwa says, please, I'm broke. I need English to do nails in America and my mom just kicked me out. Kwa, please message me and I will see how I can help you. So send me a message here on TikTok or on WhatsApp and I will try to help you. Thank you for your interest. Let me type that out real quick. Please message me. LN1K says, hello, sir. How are you? Thank you for asking. I'm great. Crew Foom, how dare you have the audacity? Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. No problem. When you want something, the worst thing that can happen is the person says no, right? Whatever. Anyway, number 43, we're talking about hospital English. Do you have any questions about what's going to happen? Do you have any questions about what is going to happen? Girl says, there's an insect on my screen. I don't see any insect. I don't think there are any insects. And maybe the insect is on your screen, girl. Sam says, Kwa says, Sam, you're the cutest teacher. Aw, thanks, Kwa. You're sweet. M. Fakrudin sent a rose. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ellen 1K says, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? Yes, that's correct. What is going to happen? Number 43. Do you have any questions about what's going to happen? Is there anything you want to know? Is there anything you want to ask me? Crew Fum says, are you in the US or where? I am not in the US. I'm from the US, but now I live in Vietnam. Miguel says, an insect in the screen. Where are you guys seeing the insect? I don't see an insect. Yeah, I think the insect might be on your screen. Crew Foam says, I am Thai. Oh, cool. I have never been to Thailand, but I want to go. Ling Amy says, I think it's just an icon in the name of someone. Oh, interesting. Someone has an insect in their icon. Tessmay says, yes, sir, there is an insect. Huh. I cannot see the insect. How bizarre. Wufei says, hi, I am in the process of building my career, but I still know I need to work on my presentation. Yes, presentation skills are very important. Each says, hi, teacher. Hi, Each. Pilar Luna says, the insect is the name of this elk. Oh. Respect says, we see insert on the screen. Do you mean insect? Built by Life says, how much time you can live there with USA passport? Well, you can get a 3-month visa or you can get a work visa for like 2 years. Kwa says, can I remember all the phrases here and apply for surgeon or anesthesiologist? Well, you need more than what's here if you want to be a surgeon. Crew Foam says, you should come to Thailand one day and then you might not want to go back to Vietnam again. Haha. Well, I would like to do that. Maybe I'll check. Wufei says, please advise. What would you like advice on? Wufei, you can please message me. I will try to advise you best I can. Tega says, hi, teacher from Madagascar. Wow. I think you're the first person from Madagascar in my live. Kwa says, I'm in Vietnam too. I'm in Ho Chi Minh. Cool. Winda Wukana, you said you should come to Indonesia. Kanoha people over here. I will come to Indonesia someday. I am going to cooperate with an Indonesian English company soon. So I'm very interested in Indonesia. Built by Life says, do you do visa run? No, I do not. Number 44, we're talking about English at the hospital. We need to monitor your heart rate closely. So look at the word monitor. Monitor. We need to monitor your heart rate closely, right? We need to watch your heart rate. We need to check on your heart rate often, right? We need to watch your heart rate closely because you are in a dangerous situation maybe. Miguel says, do you recommend using Episodin app? I don't know that app. I don't know what Episodin is. Kwa says, don't come to Cambodia. Why? You don't like Cambodia? Number 45, this injection will prevent infection. It rhymes. So injection, Hugh says there are a lot of scam, okay. Wu Fei says, I have message, need to leave now at work. Have a wonderful day at work, Wu Fei. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Anyway, thank you guys for all the gifts. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for following. My name is Sam. I'm from the United States. I teach English online. And today I'm talking about hospital English. So user 952 says, I want to ask you how the session will go on this stream. Well, just like this, very simple. I'm just reading and trying to explain and help with pronunciation. Crew Foom says, do you think when non-native English speakers study English, most try to memorize grammar rules? Some do. I think you should try to memorize phrases and full sentences. I think you should try to think in English. If you want to speak English, you must think in it. Anyway, number 45, this injection, right? So when you go to the doctor and the doctor has this and he goes like, psst, that is an injection. Say with me, injection. Injection. Again, the doctor does this to you. That is an injection. So this injection will prevent infection. Right? Infection is like a virus. Could be a virus. Crew Foom says, if so, do you think it's a correct way to do that? To me, absolutely not working. I think that different people have different ways of learning. So you should find the way that's best for you. For me, memorizing flashcards works, but not for everybody. Find the way that's best for you. All right, number 46. You'll feel a small pinch when I give you the shot. Miguel says, what's the difference between this and these pronunciation? Well, there's this and these. The difference is I, and E, right? What's the difference between this and these? This, these. Krufum says, just remembered all the rules to try to practice by speaking to native, then you will. Okay. 46, you'll feel a small pinch when I give you the shot. So the shot is the same thing as injection. This is an injection. This is a shot, right? The doctor will give me a shot. The doctor will give me an injection. So a pinch, this is pinch. Ow, ow, ow. That's a pinch, right? It hurts a little bit. So when I give you the shot or the injection, ow, you'll feel a small pinch. Pilar Luna says, do you have any tips to make a kid learn English easily? Well, of course, practice often. I think with kids, it's good to play music for them, songs for children in English. Crew Film says learning grammar rules doesn't help them to form or create phrases, clauses, and sentences. Agreed? Well, for some people it does. Other people it does not. It just depends on who we're talking about. Hide, I think, or is it Hyde? Hide? Hi Sam, could you give me some advice on improving my English grammar? Well, For one thing, I think you should write with a pen or pencil on paper. This will help you remember things, writing it down. Another thing, check my WhatsApp group and you can download a bunch of stuff for free, and I think it will help you learn English. Pilar Luna says, thank you, you're welcome. Crew Foom says, let them watch cartoons in English. It's not a bad idea. There are many cartoons that help with English. Hugh says, hospital is in America very expensive. You mean hospitals in America are very expensive if you don't have health insurance. Yes, that's true. It always sounds like a pinch of salt. Yes, pinch. This is pinch, right? I pinch myself. I take a pinch of salt. You'll feel a small pinch when I give you the shot. Here's the oxygen word again. We're giving you oxygen to help you breathe easier. So oxygen, oxygen. Don't forget to get the J and the S sound. Oxygen. We're giving you oxygen to help you breathe easier. Again, with the word breathe, you need to lick your teeth, your top teeth. Put your tongue out. Breathe. Breathe. The. It's soft. Susie, why don't you message me and I will try to help you with your grammar. Number 48, talking about hospital English. Please try not to move during the scan. So at the hospital, we are going to give you a scan. We're going to use a machine to check your body. We're going to scan your body. Please try not to move, right? Hold still. Please don't move. Number 49, hospital English. The results will be ready in a few hours, right? The results of the scan, right? We scanned your body, and after that, we want to know, what did the scan find? What are the results? The results will be ready in a few hours. Hugh says, can I say the results is coming? No, you should say the results are coming, right? It's plural, so you need to say are. The results are coming. The results will come in a few hours. The results are coming in a few hours. Number 50, the doctor will come explain the results, right? So we have the results here, but they're very scientific, right? I don't understand. But that's okay, because the doctor will come to explain the results soon. All right, party people. My name is Sam. I'm from the United States. I teach English online, and today I'm talking about hospital English. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Trying to help as best as I can. I live stream every day at 11 a.m. Vietnam time. So 51, at the hospital. Are you in any pain right now? Do you hurt? Are you in any pain? Stuart says, do you have a wife? Yeah. Crew Foam says, do you believe me that all English sentences use 5-sentence structures? I don't know. I'm sorry. I should know. I don't know how many structures there are. But if you say there are 5, I believe you. Girl says, as days go on, are you going to improve the level of English B1 and upward? Sure. Sometimes. But usually I try to stay in the beginner English because I think that is what people need the most. But, but I can do more advanced. Stuart says, teach us some Texas slang, some Texan slang. Well, Texan slang. I could say that guy was more nervous than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. There's some Texas slang for you. Cultural things? I'll have to think about that. Some cultural things. 51, are you in any pain right now? 52, I can give you something for the pain if you need it, right? If you are hurting, if you're in pain, I can give you something for it. Right? I can give you some medicine. I can give you some Panadol or aspirin, whatever. Number 53, where exactly does it hurt? Right? Where do you have pain? Does it hurt in your head? Or does it hurt in your elbow? Where exactly does it hurt? Stuart says, what's wrong with the Yankees? I don't know. What do you think is wrong with the Yankees? My heart? Your heart hurts, Stuart? Sorry to hear that. Is the pain sharp, dull, or burning? So sharp pain is like if you stab yourself. Ow! That's a sharp pain. But if I slap myself afterwards, it would be a dull pain or a burning pain. Number 55, this medication should start working in 15 to 20 minutes. Say the word with me, medication. 4 syllables, right? Medication. Put the emphasis on the 3rd syllable. 1, 2, 3. Medication. Medication. This medication should start working in 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, where did it go? What did I do? Oh, there we are. Number 56, talking about hospital English. Would you like a warm compress or would you like a cold compress? Let's see, somebody named Send You a Girl says, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Send You a Girl. Thank you for coming and welcome. Safa Bay says, thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, Safa Bay. Kim says, could you explain to me the difference between podcast and newscast? Well, podcast usually is only online and anybody can podcast. A newscast is usually on TV and it will have journalists or professional news people, right? But a podcast can be anybody online. So a compress is like, maybe my arm hurts, so I will put a compress on it with ice, right? A cold compress or a warm compress. Hugh asks, how do you feel about hospitals in Vietnam? I don't like hospitals anywhere, but I especially don't like the ones in Vietnam. AC says, thanks, teacher. You're welcome. Kim says, got it. Thanks. You are welcome. Ooh, Elemi Droppy sent a rose. Thank you so much, Elemi. That's nice. Why? Why? Because they're depressing places where everybody's uncomfortable and it's... do you like going to the hospital? How do you feel about hospitals? Kim sent 8 roses. Wow. Thank you, Kim. It's really nice of you. Talking about hospital English today. I'll dim the lights so you can rest better. Right? I will turn the lights down. I will dim them. I will dim the lights so you can rest better. Quang Tang Ching Quan says, you're a wonderful teacher. Oh, thank you. You're a wonderful guest in this live stream. Lady? Oh. Tom Beckham says, you are English. No, I am American. I speak English, but I am from the United States. Korsh says, hi teacher, how are you? I'm great, Korsh. Thank you for coming again. 57. Oh no, we're moving on to 58. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for following. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thank you for everything. Moot Up says, same like the smell when we are in the room before where we get injected is just ooh. Yeah, everything about the hospital is not chill. Quỳnh Như says, bạn đến Việt Nam chưa? Tôi sống ở Việt Nam 8 năm rồi. Arlet Arsiakaji, please what? Oh, the meaning of dim. Meaning of dim means less bright, right? I turn the lights down, means more dark, dim, right? I want to sleep, so please make the light dim. Dim can also mean if somebody is not smart, right? If they're stupid, you could say, that man is dim. Somebody says, where do you live? I live in southern Vietnam. I hope I explained dim well enough. Sakdeva says, still hospitalized people getting better and under observation. Doctor, nurses, caregivers help us a lot. Yes, hospitals are important. So 58, would you like another pillow? Right? Are you comfortable? Would you like another pillow to put under your head when you sleep? Pillow. I think you guys know what pillow is. 59, I'm here if you need anything. Right? That means if you need anything, you can tell me because I'm here. Tom Beckham says, you write name Sam USA, plenty of people will study more. Huh. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. Icy says, what time is class tomorrow? Same time. I begin at 11 in the morning, Vietnam time. Hospital English. Number 60. Try to breathe slowly and deeply when the pain comes. Duet Lan says, what time is class tomorrow? Tomorrow class is at 11 a.m. And then I do it in the afternoon also. My friend is dim, that is a good sentence. Laugh, cry. Yeah. Try to breathe slowly and deeply when the pain comes. Destiny sent a seashell. Thank you, Destiny. I love getting gifts. You're so generous. Number 61, you're allowed to have pain relief every 4 hours. That means probably I will give you medicine. I will give you medication for your pain, right? But I can only do that every 4 hours. I cannot do that too often, right? If I do it every 10 minutes, then maybe the medicine will hurt you, right? Bai Leon sends a finger heart. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Bai Leon. So nice of you. I love that. So you're allowed to have pain relief every 4 hours. Say that word with me, relief. Relief. Right? It makes the pain go away. Crew Foom says, I think after reading each sentence the best way, you need to explain how each is formed or created. You mean how the sentence is formed? Well, I don't really like dealing with grammar. If you want to learn grammar, then you should probably find a different teacher. But I will try my best. 62. Let me know if the pain gets worse. Duet Lan says, I want to learn English. Duet Lan, please message me and I can help you. Or I can try to help you. Message me on TikTok or WhatsApp. Right? Again, there's a WhatsApp link in my bio where there's lots of free stuff. And there's a group chat for everybody to have fun. Number 63, talking about hospital English. I'll massage your back to help you relax. I think we all know what massage means, right? I will massage your back to help you relax. Number 64. Would you like me to stay with you for a while? Right? Would you like me to stay with you for some time? Would you like me to stay with you for a while? Would you like me to stay here? Do you want me to stay here for a while? 65. You're being very brave. Brave. Crew Foam says it's not grammar, but it's how to use part of speech formed in all sentences mentioned earlier. Okay, well, I'll think about that. Explain the parts of speech. You mean like verb, noun, object, subject? Sounds a lot like grammar to me. Quang Tang Chung Quan, I will sign up to your class in the future. Oh, great. Juan, hello Juan. Hola. Hi, Mr. Doctor Teacher. I am not a doctor. Can you read 2 times every sentence, please? Oh, sure. Number 66. I understand you're worried. That's completely normal, right? That's entirely normal. That is not strange. I understand you're worried, right? You are worried, and I understand that, right? I want you to know that I know that you are worried, right? You're scared. I understand you're worried. That's completely normal, right? If you're at the hospital, you're probably worried, right? Worried about your health, worried that you might be in pain, worried that you might die. You're welcome, Juan. De nada. 67. The doctor is on the way to speak with you, right? The doctor is on the way to talk with you, right? He's coming. He's on the way. He's going to come here. The doctor is on the way to speak with you. That means that right now he's coming. Bit hot in here. Duet Lan says thank you. Oh, thank you, Duet Lan, for being here. Crew Foam, you are being very brave. Helping verb, main verb, adverb, adjective. Yeah, see, Crew Foam, that's grammar. I don't have the time for that. But thank you. It seems you probably know grammar better than I do. I'm kind of stupid. 60, I'm kind of dim. 68, your condition is stable right now. Stable means not changing, right? That's a good thing, right? If your condition is stable, that means you're doing okay, right? It's not going down and it's not going up and down, blah, blah, blah. It's stable, right? It's staying the same. Your condition is stable right now. Stable being the adjective, right? It's not grammar, but using the words in the correct slots. Sounds like grammar to me, bro. Quang Tang Chin Quan says, did you have lunch? It's lunchtime. I have not had lunch yet, but I had breakfast late. 69, we're doing everything we can to help you. I'm going to have lunch after I get through these. Maybe I'll go all the way to 100. We'll see. So we're doing everything we can to help you. Number 70, would you like me to call with your family? Or, sorry, call your family. Shark Kyle says, speak with is two-way conversation, while speak to implies one-way communication. Thank you. I would like to speak with you. I would like to speak to you. They're very similar. Usually you can use either one. I want to speak with you. I want to speak to you. But no, I think it's more correct the way you said it, Shark Kyle, to be specific, right? Speak with is two-way, and speak to is kind of one way, but it's also, to say, I want to talk to you. It means like, I want us to have a conversation. Aitak Orukova says, can to help, or can help. We're doing everything we can to help you. Yeah, it's in this sentence, it's can to help. We're doing everything we can in order to help you, right? We want to help you. Somebody says, thank you, you're welcome. Did you teach every day? I do teach almost every day, starting at 11 a.m. in the morning, Vietnam time. Oh, don't worry about it, girl. You're welcome to say whatever you want. And Hugh says, when I was a student, I was boring with English grammar. You should say I was bored with English grammar, because English grammar is boring. It isn't almost useful like speaking. Crum says, otherwise, most non-natives just translate between local and English. Don't work at all. Interesting thoughts. I like how much you think about language learning, because language learning is kind of a weird thing to do. Like, I'm mystified by the whole idea of language anyway. You know, if somebody speaks to me in Chinese, I understand nothing, you know, but a Chinese person naturally understands it, you know, so it's weird that we're hearing the same thing, but having two different experiences, right? It's weird. It's like, I love chocolate, but my friend does not like chocolate, even though the flavor of the chocolate didn't change for me and with him, right? Whatever. Please, teacher, when should we use would, should, and could? Well, that depends, right? Would often makes it more friendly, right? Would you get me a glass of milk? Right? It's more nice to say that than saying, get me a glass of milk. Or even, can you get me a glass of milk? The nicest way to say is, would you get me a glass of milk? Or it could be conditional, right? I would go to the store today, but I don't want to. Right? I should go to the store. It means that's something that it would be better if I did it. But in could means that it's possible that I would go to the store. But that's, maybe I'll do a different live stream about could. Let me write that down. Could, should, would. Chrome Foom says, you are natives using the correct sense, sometimes even cannot explain the reason. Yes, that's correct. Sometimes I don't know why it's correct. I just know that it is correct. And that's why here in Vietnam, usually the native teacher will teach everything but grammar. And the Vietnamese English teachers teach the grammar because the Vietnamese teachers understand the grammar better than the native speakers. Strange how that is. I wonder if it's the same for your language. Number 71, please don't be afraid. We've handled this many times, right? Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Don't be afraid. We've handled this many times. This is like, we've taken care of this problem. We've solved this problem. We've dealt with this many times, right? This problem that you have right now is not something new for us, right? So you don't need to be afraid because we've handled this many times, right? We are confident. Moving on, talking about hospital English. Itak Orukova says, sometimes my children ask, why do you use something in this way? I always say grammar is grammar. Yeah, grammar's a pain in the butt. Where are we? 72, hospital English. I'll update you every hour on the situation. So the situation is that maybe you're getting surgery. Whatever is happening is the situation. So every hour, I will update you. I will tell you what's new, right? Every hour, maybe I will come to you and I will say, okay, now we are going to give you this medicine or whatever. I'll update you every hour. '73. Your loved one is resting comfortably. So your loved one maybe is a family member. Could be your wife, could be your father, could be your aunt, could be your sister or your brother, whoever it is, your loved one, right? That person is resting comfortably. Check your pronunciation of the word comfortably, right? I say it with 3 syllables. Comfortably. The middle part is strange. Fter. Comfortably. Comfortably. Your loved one is resting comfortably. Maybe they're sleeping, maybe they're sitting down, maybe they're laying down, right? They are resting. Your loved one, the person you love, is resting comfortably, right? Your father is resting comfortably. Your wife is resting comfortably. Your sister is resting comfortably. 74, good news. The surgery went well, right? There were no problems. The surgery went well. 75, so after the surgery, you go to a room where you can rest. It's called the recovery room, right? You can recover in that room. He is in the recovery room now. Say recovery with me. Put the emphasis on the second syllable. 1, 2. Recovery. Oh, sorry, four syllables. Recovery. 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 She is in the recovery room now. Greetings, everybody. If you're new, my name is Sam. I'm from the United States. This is Hospital English today. Number 76. Do you have any questions I can answer? Right? Is there something you want to ask? Do you have any questions I can answer? 77. We'll take good care of you. We will take good care of you. Don't worry. We'll take care of you. We will protect you. We will try to make sure that you're comfortable, right? We will take good care of you. We will give you a place to rest. We will give you food and drink. We will give you medicine, right? We'll take good care of you. 78. Everything is under control. So this means that things are not out of control, right? If things are out of control, that would not be good. But this is good, right? Everything is under control. The doctor knows what to do. Don't worry. Almost finished this morning, or afternoon now. 79. Maybe the doctor will say to this to you. I know this is difficult, but you're making progress. I know this is difficult. This is hard, but you're making progress. To make progress is to go forward or to get better, right? It's a good thing to make progress, right? Maybe when you first came to the hospital, you were very sick and it was difficult. You were in pain, but now you're making progress, right? You're getting better. Number 80, there are only 20 more. We're here 24 hours a day for you. Notice when I say 24, usually I don't say the T inside 20. I say 20. You can say 24, but I usually say 24. 81. You're ready to go home today. You are ready to go home today. Porsche says he wants me to put this in YouTube. Sure, I can do that. Vui lòng anh Sam nói chậm lại một chút. Okay, I need to slow down. All right. You're ready to go home today. Notice that I don't say to go, I say to go. And I put them together, right? To go. You're ready to go home. Actually, try to put 3. To go home. You're ready to go home. You're ready to go home today. Try to follow my tempo, right? You're ready to go home today. And because you're ready to go home, I'm going to give you some paperwork from the hospital. Here are your discharge papers. Discharge means to go out, right? You are going to discharge from the hospital, and here are your discharge papers. 2 syllables. Discharge. Here are your discharge papers. Hugh says, xem thời sự tiếng Anh nhanh lắm. Chưa ni tôi phải học xem không về nhà. Hello, got somebody from Kazakhstan. Hello, Zenka. Thank you for coming. All the way from Kazakhstan. Oh, look at that. Pema Dechen Pelsan sent 5 roses. Thank you so much. All right, 83. Take this medicine exactly as prescribed. So prescribe is like what the doctor tells you to do. Maybe the doctor will say, when you take this medicine, you need to eat food. That is how it is prescribed. So prescribed, prescribed. Scribe is, I think it's a Greek word that means to write. Scribe. So it's written. Take the medicine exactly as prescribed. Say exactly with me. Exactly. Sort of like 3 parts. Exactly. Take this medicine exactly as prescribed. Don't take it a different way. Take it the way the doctor said. Take it the way the doctor prescribed. Getting close to being done with my morning live stream. Number 84 of 100 useful English sentences for being at the hospital. I hope you guys don't have to go to the hospital. I hope you have very good health. 84. Come back immediately if you have a fever. So a fever is when you're very hot. When your body is very, very hot because you're sick. Right? COVID can cause you to have a fever, right? You're so hot. Your body is hot. It's a dangerous thing. So come back to the hospital immediately if you have a fever. If your body gets too hot, come back to the hospital immediately. Do not wait. Right? Look at the word immediately. I-me-di-et-li. 5 syllables. And the second syllable, right, 1, 2, is the one that you need to emphasize. Immediately. Come back immediately if you have a fever. Right? Do not wait. If you have a fever, come back immediately. Girl says, why do we say a fever instead of fever? Come back immediately if you have fever. Well, again, I'm sorry, girl, but I don't know how to explain why you say a fever. If you have fever, if you have a fever. For some reason, I suppose fever is a countable noun. So if you have a fever, come back immediately. It's just like a headache, right? If you have a headache. All right, thanks, crew foam, because fever is a singular countable noun. Yeah, you can count fevers. Although I can't think of any time where I would ever need to count fevers. Whatever, 85. Hospital English, getting close to the end. You should rest for the next few days. Try shadowing what I say. Repeat after me. You should rest for the next few days. To my Vietnamese friends, make sure you get the S sounds and the ending sounds of these words. You should rest for the next few days. 86. Avoid avoid heavy lifting for 2 weeks. This means for 2 weeks, you should not lift heavy things, right? Avoid it. Try not to, right? I'm going to avoid heavy lifting. I'm going to try not to lift anything that is heavy for 14 days, 2 weeks. Somebody sent a heart. Wow, thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate that. Very generous. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Thanks for the shares and the likes and the follows. My name is Sam. I'm from the United States, and I'm trying to help people with basic English. Today, I'm talking about hospital English. Sunshine says, I can't learn English so good as second language. That's so sad. Well, Sunshine, I'm going to try to help you as much as I can. I'm sure that if you try, then you will succeed. Celia is back. Hello, Celia. Long time no see, since yesterday. Thank you for coming. I'm happy. I'm almost finished live streaming today. I'm going over 100 sentences for being at the hospital. Anyway, 87. Change the dressing every morning. Let's say that I hit my head, right? I have a cut on my head, so I'm going to put a dressing, right? This is a dressing, right? I was bleeding, there was blood, but now I have a dressing. And I need to change the dressing, right? I need to put a new one on. I need to change it. So I'm going to take this dressing off and I will put on a new dressing, right? Change the dressing. Guy Ding Dak says, can I screenshot them? Sure, why not? You can also have this document for free. It's just a Google Doc. So well, not so good because modifying verb learn. Gioang says, thank you for your lessons, it's useful. Well, I'm glad somebody finds this useful. Number 88, please drink plenty of water and eat light meals. Right? Plenty means like a lot, right? Drink plenty of water. You need to drink a lot of water and eat light meals. Do not eat heavy meals, right? Don't eat pizza and hamburgers. Eat salads, eat soups, right? Because you were just in the hospital and now you need to recover. So you should drink plenty of water and eat light meals. Notice how in the word plenty, I'll say the T, plenty, plenty. Sometimes it's more soft, I don't know. But water, when I say water, I always say the T soft like a D, water. Drink plenty of water. Let's see, Tink Ka sent a heart. Thank you, Tink Ka, that's so nice of you. Guy Deng Dak says number 82 to 88, but I don't see 82. 82 was, here are your discharge papers. Not terribly useful. Anyway, here we are, plenty, a lot of, right? Sort of. Plenty means like enough, like definitely enough. That would be plenty, right? Plenty means like more than necessary, more than the least amount necessary. X-Rink says, what do you think about doing OMAD but eating a humongous amount of food? What do you mean OMAD? I don't quite understand. A humongous amount of food. I'm pretty hungry. I feel like I could eat a humongous amount of food right now. 89. Here's my number if you have any concerns. So a concern is like something you're worried about, right? Do you have a concern? Are you worried about anything? Macro Pajagas says, I have issues with my pronunciation. Well, try to repeat after me if you can, and try to speak just like I do. If you want to have American pronunciation. Some people don't want to sound like an American, and I understand that. So maybe you could find somebody from England or somewhere else if you don't like the way I talk. Chang sent a seashell. Thank you, Chang. That's so nice of you. Shrink says 1 meal a day. Probably better to eat 2 meals a day, but there's some debate of that. Tina says, hello. Hello, Tina. Thank you for coming. 89. Here's my number. So that's like, here's my phone number, right? If you need to call me because you have a concern, here's my number if you have any concerns. If there's anything you're worried about, call me. Here's my number. You have a follow-up appointment next week. You have a follow-up appointment next week. That means that next week you will meet with the doctor and the doctor will see how you're doing, right? We want to see after this how you are, right? We want to follow up with you. You will have a follow-up appointment next week. Tias says, hello, I'm from Indonesia. Hello, Tias from Indonesia. I love making friends with everybody, but lately I'm especially happy to meet Indonesians. Dink Cass says, you have a follow-up. Oh yeah, all right. Girl says, to be sincere, your pronunciation sounds closer to the British one. That cannot be true. I am American, and if I tried to speak like a British person, I would not be able to. So this is definitely American pronunciation, not British. Twan says, hi, sir. Hi, Twan. Thanks for coming. I've never seen Zohyun over the letter N. So Twan, like math? Is that right? Can you say my name? Number 91, only 9 more of these. Do you understand all the instructions? Do you understand what you need to do? Right? Instruction. 3 parts. Instruction. Do you understand all the instructions? Put do and you together. Say, do you? As if it was one word. Do you? Do you? Do you understand? Duan says, have a good day, sir. You have a good day too, Duan. Thank you for coming. Do you understand all the instructions? Can you speak slowly the word instructions? Yes. Instructions. 3-part. And put the emphasis on part 2. 1, 2, right? Instructions. Instructions. Bazooka says, hello, teacher. Hi, Bazooka. Thanks for coming. Welcome. Tom Beckham says, how to read bath and teeth, tooth. Are you asking me for pronunciation? Bath, teeth, tooth. Lick your top teeth. Put your tongue on your teeth. Lick it, right? Teeth. It's a kind of a hard TH sound. Bath, teeth, tooth. Duan. Why do you want me to keep saying your name? Duan, Duan, okay? Said it enough times. 92. Call us right away if the pain becomes severe. Right? If the pain becomes very bad, if you hurt a lot, call us right away. Do not wait. Call us immediately if the pain becomes severe. Right? Severe means very bad. If there's severe weather, it means bad weather. If your pain becomes severe, it means you have very bad pain. right? It hurts a lot. So if your pain becomes severe, call us. Call the doctor. Speaker says, thank you so much. How old are you? I'm in my 40s. I am not young. Can you pronounce squirrel? Lucy Briard. Where are you, Lucy Briard? Where do you live? Squirrel. I find that German people have a very difficult time saying the word squirrel. Oh, you're in France. I wonder how you say squirrel in French. In German, squirrel is Eichhörnchen. Also not an easy word to say. Eichhörnchen. Dwayne says, my uncle is from the US. He was director of Coates. I do not know what Coates is, but that's cool. 93, no driving until the doctor says it's okay. This means do not drive until the doctor says it's okay, right? Because maybe you have medicine that makes you dizzy, and if you drive, you might crash, right? So no driving until the doctor says it's okay. Crew Foam, you eat squirrels in Thailand? Honestly, I have eaten squirrels in America. It's been a long time. I also find it difficult to pronounce squirrels. It's a strange word, isn't it? Squirrel. Squirrel. Oh, wow. I have no idea how to say that in French. Écreu. I don't know how to pronounce anything in French. So anyway, no driving until the doctor says it's okay. 94. Almost finished for today. Hospital English. Thank you for being a great patient. So a patient is the person who goes to the hospital because they need help, right? They are a patient. Thank you for being a great patient. Patient here is a noun. Sometimes patient means you don't mind waiting. Sometimes it's a adjective, right? I could say, he is a patient man. He's very calm. Or I could say, he is a patient at the hospital. Two different meanings, right? So thank you for being a great patient. 95. Take care of yourself and get well soon. How can you take care of yourself, right? Eat well, drink enough water, sleep enough, get rest, right? Take care of yourself. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't drink too much beer, right? Take care of yourself. Sleep 8 hours. Drink enough water. Eat healthy foods. Take care of yourself and get well soon. B says, good afternoon from Thailand. Oh, well, good afternoon from Vietnam. Somebody asks, what does mean being? Do you mean, what does being mean? Being, like existing, right? You are a great patient. You are being a great patient. So thank you for being a great patient. You say, take care of slow again. Take care of yourself. So take care of yourself and get well soon. Hello from Brussels. Hello to Brussels from Vietnam. Habibti. Hello. Hi. Thank you for coming. Somebody is wishing me all the best. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Great. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Ngao says, good afternoon from Vietnam. Good afternoon to you too. Squirrels is mực in Vietnamese. No, squirrel is a type of rodent that lives in trees. Mực is squid. Habibti says, how are you? I am doing great. How are you, Habibti? Thanks for asking. 96. Hospital English. I need you to stay calm. I need you to stay calm. Help is on the way. Ngọc says, it's nice to know you. Ah, it's nice to know you too, Ngọc. Thank you. P. Lean sent a heart. Oh, thank you, P. Lean. You're so nice. So 96, I need you to stay calm. Try repeating after me. I need you to stay calm. Help is on the way. This means that help is coming. Help is on the way. It's on the road coming here. Right? Maybe a doctor is coming. Somebody is going to help us. They're on the way. They're coming. Help is coming. Help is on the way. So I need you to stay calm. Don't panic. Habibti says, I'm good. Good. I do not know how to say this name. SNK Ni Wong Hirun says, I like the way you explain us the pronunciation. Good. I'm so glad. Habibti is my girlfriend in Arabic. Oh, interesting. Thank you for telling me that, Abdel. Bao Nam says, what is sensitive situations? Sensitive situations is maybe if there's a car accident, right? Two cars, and somebody's hurt. That is a sensitive situation. A sensitive situation is when somebody needs help, right? I need a doctor. This is a sensitive situation, right? I'm in danger. I'm in pain. I'm in a sensitive situation because I need help. Jagoda says, I'm from Poland. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming. 97. Press the call button if you feel any chest pain. This is my chest, right? My chest. If you have chest pain, then please push the call button. Press the call button, right? So I'm at the hospital, and if I have chest pain, if my heart hurts, I need to press the button, press the call button, so I can say, I need help, right? The nurse will hear the call. I'll say, I need help. I have chest pain. I feel chest pain. So I'm going to press the call button if you feel any chest pain. Mio says, hi, I love your idioms, teaching, or discussion. I'm from the Philippines. Well, thank you, Mio. I'm glad you're here. I want to go to the Philippines someday. 98. We're moving you to the ICU for closer monitoring. Right? We want to monitor you. We want to monitor you closely. We want to watch you. Right? We want to check on you. Right? That's the monitor. ICU is intensive care unit. We're moving you to the intensive care unit for closer monitoring. We're moving you to the ICU for closer monitoring. Look at the word monitoring. 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 Monitoring, right? To watch. We're monitoring you. We're watching you. We're moving you to the ICU for closer monitoring. Moot Up says, hey, do you do verbs? If you do, could you possibly do it tomorrow? I'll think about that. Thank you for telling me what you want. Can you be more specific? What kind of verbs? Mio says, you're very welcome here in Philippines. Thank you. Girl says, monitor was injection before. Okay, pronounce the word button slowly. Button. Not quite button, button. This is a button. My shirt has buttons. This is also a button. There are many buttons here, and there are many buttons on my shirt. Moot Up says about past tense. So past tense verbs. Okay, I'll try to remember to do that. 99, almost finished with this morning's live stream. I'm very sorry, but the news is not good. Oh no, that's not something you want to hear in the hospital. Monica Castellano says, hi from Argentina. Hola, amiga. Thank you for coming. 99, almost finished this morning. Hospital English. I will live stream later again. So if you want to practice English pronunciation, please join me in my live streams. Hola, amigo. Many thanks to you. Awesome. You're so nice. 99. I'm very sorry, but the news is not good. Uh-oh. Don't want the nurse to say that to you. All right, last one. And then I'm going to take a break. Number 100. We're here to support you and your family through this. We're here to support you and your family through this. So like this problem that you're having, we want to support you. We want to be here for you. We want to help you. Like if you have problems, you can tell us. If you're sad, we can support you, right? We can help you. We are here to help you and your family through this. We're here to support you through this. Habibti says, I am from Ethiopia. Ethiopia is another country that I would love to go to. I like eating Ethiopian food. When I lived in Seattle, Washington, there are many Ethiopian restaurants there and nice people from Ethiopia. All right, guys, well, that's it for Hospital English for today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the gifts above. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares. If you have any comments for me, please send me a message here on TikTok or WhatsApp. Let's see. Oki says, I don't understand. Support equals help. Usually, support equals help, right? Can I support you? Can I help you? Do you need support? Do you need help? Right? Very similar. Usually, both of them work. Shark Kyle says, see you again today, Sam. Have a nice day and a delicious lunch. Thank you, Shark Kyle. See you later. Jiowang says, can you speak slowly this word? We're, as in we are. Kim sent me 8 roses. Thank you so much, Kim. That's so nice of you. You're such a sweetheart. So anyway, the word we're. Destiny says, could you please explain the meaning of monitoring? To monitor is to watch or to be aware of, right? I'm going to monitor my child. I'm going to monitor my child's learning, right? I'm going to make sure that I know about it, right? If you monitor your health, that means you check your health, you pay attention to your health. Ooh, monitoring, yeah, is like paying attention. So monitor it. Abril is from Peru. Wow, welcome. Thanks for coming. Ngun Va'a says, hello, teacher. Hello, Ngun Va'a. Girl says, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Habibti says, thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Ngan Va'a or Ngun Va'a. I'm from Vietnam. I live in Vietnam. So great to have you. All right. Where are you from? Says Lucky Lucky. I am from the United States. I am from America. Monica Castellano says, what is the meaning of, I think you mean weird? Weird could mean like strange. Hugh asks, have you eaten lunch? Not yet, but I ate breakfast late. And sleep lunch same. Okay. Where do you live now? I live in Cang Hoa, Vietnam. All right, friends, thanks again. See you later.